Okay, so that's going now. Go ahead and switch, and then I'll just let this play and see. Hopefully this will at least be good. Because I do want to see what the difference between a 720p standard and a high will look like for this. Also, I didn't even know that whenever it pops up my internet is low, it would pop up on the stream too. But we'll see how this goes. Hopefully good. I'm probably gonna have to disconnect from this server though, to at least free up some internet. So let me go ahead and turn that to offline. I'll go offline for this. I'm just gonna be running some DLC scout missions for a while. Probably will be doing this for like maybe an hour, a little bit over an hour, or until probably my stream just drops. Hopefully it doesn't drop like last time. So we'll go to another mode and we'll go to, let's see. Leaning Tower, we'll go to that, because I think I was going to do this last time. And hopefully, like I said, hopefully this will hold up pretty well. Because if it can, then I'll be able to do it like this. And this type of quality, at least. Because standard, to me, it was alright, but it could have been better. Okay, so this one is the type we gotta defend this castle. This one is pretty hard on like Inferno mode or Nightmare. I don't even know why I built that right there, but that's fine. Go ahead and just grab her. But this is one of those where, like, I think this is one of those DLC ones that it's actually good, because I think it actually has materials you would want to farm from it. But I remember my first time really doing this, like trying to do it on the difficulty mode to get the materials, it was really hard to do. Because you gotta defend this castle, and then on Inferno mode they're harder. Go grab this guy, because the tower will be fine for right now, but you can just see, like, it keeps spawning and spawning. Since there's so many of them right here, I'm gonna go ahead and use these Thunder Spears. Thunder Spears can be pretty fun. Hey, Super. Right when I was answering your question to the last stream I was doing, I couldn't finish it because it dropped. Stream dropped. It's so fun doing that multi-strike with Levi. Just chaining between them all. Go ahead and build one of those so it can shoot at them at least. The audio is kind of delayed, like the game sound or my voice. The game? I'm not sure what that would be then. I'll have to listen back in after and see. Because the only thing with the game's volume I've done is just like on my main save, I just have it turned down a bit, the settings for it. But delayed, I don't know why it would be. I'll have to see after. Probably the stream, yeah, probably. It's probably because this time I'm doing 720 high, because last time it was 720 720 standard. Because standard was alright to me, but I feel like it could be better, but I'm gonna have to really just work with what I can do based on my internet, which honestly ain't great. That was a good chain. That felt so satisfying. That was a really good chain. I see sometimes these missions, like you can start them, kill the enemies, and if you just go too fast, they won't trigger like as completed. So I had to come back right there and stay right there for a bit so it triggers for him. Group of Bizarre Titans. I think these are the bosses, the final bosses now. Oh, yep, it is. Ymir is probably one of the annoying ones for me to deal with ever. Let's see, one more. What? Bro, I've never seen Ymir get all the way. Go ahead and use a Thunder Spear on her and get rid of her easy. There we go. Thunder Spears are cheese. Ragdolls them. Ragdolls attacks all parts. So nice. If you use firearms though, it changes into I think a minigun. But I don't really use the firearms in this game really. So that's A. Oh, audio cut off for about 6 seconds. It might be because I'm doing 720 high then. All audio for the game or all, like, my voice as well? All audio in general? Yeah, it probably is because of the 720 high I'm trying to do. So far it pretty much holds up 720 high, but the audio cuts out at times. Probably if I just do more in the future, I'll just have to do 720 standard then, since that seems like my best option. If people care about that really though. So let's see, next I think I'll go with, where is it? The attack IQ, because I think this is a DLC mission for that just asks questions about like from the series and stuff. It's actually kind of cool, a cool gimmick. I think it like asks you questions from the series, and then I think you go to like a person to save to like give your answer or something like that. So test your knowledge about AOT. I forgot what these questions were though. It's been a while. Add the 10th ranking 104 cadet. Okay, I don't think I remember this. The 10th ranking 104th cadet. So we got, what was it? It was Krista. It was Krista, Reiner, and John. I think it was Nah, 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 nah. It was Krista. It was Krista, I think. Because if I remember right, I think it would have been Ymir. But Ymir basically gave that to Krista. That's Sean. Okay, so Krista's over here. I think it was Krista. Alright, so let's see. Was I right? Okay, so that was right. So let's see what this next one is. Add the Levi subordinate who made the most eliminations as a comrade. Okay, so this is Oru up here, right? Yeah, that's Oru. Yeah, it's delayed. I think it's in my settings somewhere. I can't remember if it was from the stream settings on the YouTube or if it was from PlayStation. But yeah, I know it's delayed. I forgot how long though it is. So okay, it's definitely not Moblet or that random scout. It's Oru. That's literally the only dude who's on Levi's squad that they just put on here. I don't know why they didn't throw like Petra or I think that was what, Gelgar or something, or Gunther. So there we go. And that will be you. Add the top cadet who died first as a comrade. Who died first? Okay, that's what was his name? Marco? That's Sean. Daz. Marlowe, is it? Nah, I don't think it's him. Not that name at least. So this over here should be Marco. That's the one we want to get. And I think these questions are the same each time. I don't think they're randomized. So Marco, there we go. Add the one Levi calls Four Eyes. Okay, that's easy. Yep, easy. That'd be Hanji right up here. I think she's like the only character that wears glasses besides Zeke. Well, goggles basically, but they're probably glasses as well. Add the one who graduated head of the cadet corps as a comrade. That's easy. That's Mikasa right over here. And I think they keep these questions pretty much like game, kind of like game only, in case some people only play the game and never seen like the anime or anything. So Mikasa, that's you. So that's all the answers. All of them correctly. So yeah, I don't know if these are random though. Like each time you come in, if they're random. But I actually like this gimmick that they did. It was different. It's one of the more different DLC type things I've seen, or add-ons. So that right there is done. Let's see, what else? Singular target. I think that's mostly for I think that was singular target is mostly for money. I'll go with the Titan worth 1,000. Last one ran a bit better. Yeah, it's probably because the 720 standard. That's honestly probably what's really killing this one. The fact that I'm doing 720 high on this one, that's probably what's killing it really. At least I know though, so next time I'll just go back to 720 standard. It sucks because I would like a better quality one, but it's whatever. Okay, so since it's raining in this map, I'm gonna put mining bases. I think this was the one I was doing last stream, and then like it dropped. Oh yeah, Super, what was the question you asked me in the last one? It was like, it was something about anime. I think it was when I first started watching anime, was that it? Another base right here. I forgot what this mission is used for, because I think I remember seeing, like back when I was trying to farm up in this game, this was a mission being used for something. Can't remember what it for though. Ooh, he almost grabbed me. Nah, it's fine, bro. If you got questions, feel free to ask. But how I got into anime, honestly, I can't even really remember. I can tell you the first anime I ever saw was probably like Naruto and Samurai Jack back whenever I was a little kid. I just randomly saw them on TV. Like my very first Naruto episode was him and Sasuke fighting in the Final Valley as kids the first time. And that stuff was anime until like way later. But I can't really remember how, because I remember I was getting the my first anime game is really like the Naruto series, the Naruto Storm. Like I play those. I don't watch the Naruto anime like at all. Most of the story I know from Naruto is just from playing the Storm series. That would be my first anime. First anime game, at least. And technically first anime, since I saw like that episode first. But it had more to do with, I think really what made me get into it a lot more though was the fact that I was like, I was still young, and to me like the stuff was cool. It was very cool. It was so different from like regular TV and all that. And like some of the characters you can just pretty much relate to in a way. Aaron, I didn't even know you were over here on this map. Can I? Okay, yeah, I can take you with me, good. Go ahead and use Aaron. Because I haven't really been shown this off yet, playing as a Titan shifter. Yeah, Naruto, I'd say. It was the first one I really messed with. But like, as in when I found out that stuff was anime, I couldn't tell you. I don't know. But Naruto was definitely my first, like, influence of anime. The one I was really more exposed to since the games and stuff like that. Because I remember, like, I had some of them, I played the Storm series. Some of, like, the like, off-series ones, like, I think Generations. I even had like one of the two of the Wii games. I can't remember what the other one was, but one of the Wii games I played was Dragon Blade Chronicles. And then I had one on DS, which I forgot what the name of that was. Clash of Ninja something. It was something like that, I think. Which is more like RPG. Okay, so those missions fail. That's fine for Daz and John. Yeah, this mission I think is just mostly for the mining bases, getting materials from them. Because it's also raining, so you can get some good stuff. Yeah, mine was probably somewhere around there, like 5th grade or so, probably. Now that you bring up Pokemon, that technically would be my first anime that I really watched. Like, I remember back then, like, there was a library in town, and I would have my mom take me there, and they had like DVDs and stuff. And they had like Pokemon movies and stuff like that. So I remember always going there and, you know, getting those there. Yeah, as a kid, Pokemon, bro, that was my stuff back then. I remember whenever like the Scholastic Book Fair and all that stuff would come to school, I was always getting the Pokemon. But see, I never knew that was an anime, not till later. Same thing with like some other shows, like I guess Beyblade. Like Beyblade was my stuff when it came out. I remember getting the toys of those. I remember having, I think, you know, like Beyblade. I think Bakugan is one. How old am I? 19. About to be 20 in June. And then like back when I first wanted to like really get into trying to do some YouTube stuff, like back when I did the Final Fantasy VII video I had and like the 15 playthrough I was gonna do, I think at that time I was like 15 when I was trying to do some YouTube stuff, kinda. Maybe a little bit younger. And then I just stopped for a while, and then I think it was 2018 or 2019 I came back trying to do some YouTube, and that was for the Tokyo Ghoul. I don't sound 19, I sound younger? Really? I sound younger? Bro, some people would say I sound older. But like it's my mic though, I think. Cause I have listened to myself like with this mic, and it does like making me sound a little younger. But most of the time I get people saying like I sound older because my voice is deep. My voice got deep so young. I think it was like 13 when my voice got real deep. See, I hate this as a Titan shifter. They'd be stun locking the hell out of you. Dang, I forgot Aaron does that. Picks him up and slams him like that. I forgot. Just go ahead and use Mikasa. Or like when I decided I wanted to try to do some YouTube again, that was whenever I did the Tokyo Ghoul playthrough thing. And then last video I even did of that was all the Kagane special attacks. And I was gonna do one for like all the Queen K special attacks, but there was one Queen K I could never get, and it was from doing a hard mode mission where you gotta like defend a ghoul. And you gotta take him all the way to an elevator, and that was hard. I still haven't beat that to this day. That's the only Queen K I'm missing. You know a group that still plays PvP on that? Wow, really? Bro, I never see any games on that. I can't remember the last time I checked, but I don't see any games on there. I don't think I've ever seen a lobby besides maybe 2. That game could have been so much more. They just didn't add anything else to it. It could have been so much more. It's a shame. Same thing with like the Danmachi game they ended up giving us, bro. That was made from like a whole Vita company. I don't know why another game company didn't try to step in and make it. I haven't even beaten the Danmachi game. I remember I pretty much quit the game once I got to like that silverback monkey that Bell fights, because it was just so hard to beat with how the game worked. And so I just stopped playing it for a while, and then I came back, beat it, played a little bit more, and I stopped. Try this skill demonstration. I don't know if I've ever done this. Yeah, the Danmachi game on PS4. Yeah, I think that's what it's called, Infinite Combat. So Trap Lord Gianni plays it. I've never done PvP on it though. I don't really touch PvP in games. Like even the Demon Slayer game, I barely... In the Demon Slayer game, I probably only did maybe 10 or less than 10 PvP matches. I don't mess with PvP that much. Probably after this mission, I'll go do some territory recovery, because I don't think I ever even beat that on this. I might have, but I do need to do it still to try to get some skills. But yeah, man, I remember, because like whenever I saw the Tokyo Ghoul game was coming out, I was going away for 6.5 months for to go to like a military program to graduate faster, basically. And I remember seeing like the trailers and stuff were coming out. I was hyped, and then it came out, played it. I literally beat it hours of its release. I was kind of disappointed, honestly, with it. Yep, that's how I was. I was so excited, bro. Because it was the first Tokyo Ghoul game. Well, technically first Tokyo Ghoul game. Besides, like, the mobile. And I think there was, like, a Vita or a PSP. And it just flopped. No. It wasn't joining the army. It was just a program, basically. Mostly it was for people, it was mostly for kids who just are bad. You can look it up. It's called Youth Challenge Program. That's where I went for 6.5 months. Mostly because I could just graduate faster. Like, I think when I went there, I was technically still in the 10th grade. And basically, after I just went there for 6.5 months, I graduated. And then right after that, nah, I'm not bad, bro. I'm too good. I'm too good. I'm too good. Because then after that they recommended me for like Job Corps, and then that's when I went there, and I didn't stay there long. I actually left. It was right before COVID hit, and I left because it was so confusing. It was their first time doing it, and it was just so confusing. Like, it just didn't seem like they really had everything straight. So I left, and it's like, they told us we would be able to bring like our phones, you know, stuff like that and all that, but nah, we couldn't. Like, we couldn't even have our own, razor blades on us, because see, it's run by the military program. So we would have to shave like our face, you know? And we couldn't have our own razor blades on us. While in YCP, where you have the really bad kids, we were able to keep our razor blades on us. So it just didn't make sense. Like, I get it was their first time doing it and all that, but they kind of, to me, they should have had it a little more straight. It was cool though, it was cool, it was fun, but I just didn't stay. Find me interesting? That's nice. Because usually whenever I meet people, I just don't talk much. I'm not really a talker. But see, it's fun for me to be talking while I'm also playing, because it's two things I can do. Dang, Hannes and Marco, y'all got 3 and 2 points. Not want to talk? Bro, I don't mind. Like, as long as you got people to talk to, like, about, like, games or interests, like, you both have in common or something like that, it's fine. I mean, obviously, I ain't gonna be looking for no like relationship or anything. Like, nah. And see, it's like mostly, like I don't mind if you ask me questions or anything like that, like about my age, like other stuff. But it's like for me, I'm the type where I don't ask people. I don't ask people unless they want to talk about it. But me, I don't. It doesn't matter to me. You can ask. At least feel comfortable, you know? Dang, Hannes and Marco almost caught up. Bro, what? Hannes is catching up? Well, I'm only killing them, not slicing their. Hannes passed me up? Yo, nuh-uh. Alright, alright. Wow, I think I lost. Did I lose? Nah. I gotta go over here. Bro, Hannes is really beating me. There we go, there we go. Can't have him beating me. I can't let him beat Levi. Who else? Alright, you're way over there. Dang, Hannes has another thing. You're probably first person I know that lives there. Probably. But see, I'm friends with somebody who, like, it's been a long time since I talked to him, but he was a good friend of mine back when I was playing like on 360 and stuff. I haven't talked to him in a while, but he's younger than me. I don't know how old he is now, but because I knew his sister. That's how I met him. He was younger than me though, but it was cool. I think you're at least probably older than him, or probably about the same age. Inventory's full, bro. What is my inventory full from? Fake friends, but better than being lonely. Honestly, I'd rather be lonely than have fake friends. Cause I can tell you right now, when I first moved to PlayStation, I had one friend who kind of played a little bit. Then he left because I think he went to PC. And after that, pretty much been on my own straight through until AL came out, and that's where I met my friends. But being by yourself makes you think a lot more and makes you grow more. So it's good, but it can also be like a bad thing. Like I can tell you right now, bro, I've been by myself to where I just talk to myself. Like I'll just be sitting and just talking to myself. People probably look at you crazy, but I mean, there's still. Okay, so let me go to territory recovery. Because I've had it to where like my friends, like whenever I stopped really going to school, and that's whenever I was about to go to the program, like they would kind of check on me, and then they just stopped. Like they just stopped after that. But then again, I'm the type of person where I don't really talk unless you message me. So it's a bad thing on my part as well. Because even now, I'm still that type. I just don't message unless you message me. I'm still around, but that's just how I am. Okay, so I need to remember, how do I do territory recovery? .3DS, Wii, Nintendo's. Bro, I wish I still had my Wii. Like, I still got it, but it's like, I think the disc reader messed up in it. I wish I would get it fixed or get like a new one. Because honestly, I would love to play The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess again. That's by far my favorite one. And 3DS, I lost my charger for it. I don't even know where I have it anymore, but I was mostly only playing like Pokemon Platinum on there. Because that's my favorite. But I could just play that on PC. Switch, I don't have though. Maybe one day I'll get it, but I don't know. So far, it would only be for Smash, and then maybe Diamond and Pearl remakes, but to me, they're just kind of meh. Why did I have John on here, though? Oh, that's why I was leveling up rank. Okay. I normally speak to you in 4K, man. Mine, I would speak to and all that, but it's like it was more whenever we weren't at school where we wouldn't really speak. And then like some of them we would talk like whenever our school had like added the track team, that's whenever I would also speak to some of them there. Some underclassmen I also met during track and talked to them as well. I remember back then too, I was thinking I would never do a sport in school, but I did, and that was track. It was fun though. Running is fun to me. But I haven't ran in a long time, bro. My legs right now are just like they're not good. Cause I haven't exercised in a long while. School you go to is Kenwood Ratchet, bro. It sounds that's not to be like that type of person, but that sounds like it would be a Chicago type school. Now, the school I went to, the first one I went to before I like transferred to make it easier on my mom, it had a lot of I don't even know how to put it, because I don't want it to sound so offensive, but it did have a lot of you know what I'm talking about, you know. There was a lot there, and then whenever I moved to like the other school, bro, there was none. Like, I was probably the only one besides 3 other ones I knew. See, that's how I am right now. I'm trying to describe it, but I can't because I don't want it to come off as being racist or offensive. But see, I'm mixed, so like I don't mind, because it's like that's how they are. That's how it is. Some cases. Because the school I went to before, bro, there was so many of them, bro. I'm surprised there weren't any fights like every day. And then, like I said, when I transferred, there really wasn't. It was only me. And then, like I said, probably 3 other ones that I knew. Because I actually knew the 3 other ones from my previous school. And then also, back whenever I was little and going to a daycare, I knew them. Because I saw them there. But other than that, there really wasn't many. Because like the school, like the place where I'm at now, it's more in the country. So there's more white people here. And I don't want that to sound so bad, but it's true. Like the whole school is mostly white. And most of the people down here are pretty much racist. Like my 2 cousins, they ran into some racist people. It sounds so bad, but I'm not trying to make it sound so bad. That's the thing. Oh, Mina's over here? I'll go grab that then. $70 is Hispanic? Really? Bro, when you say you're from like in Chicago, like I would think that it would be more black people. But Hispanic? Wow. I never really saw any Hispanic from the 2 schools I went to. There was the first one I went to before. I did see like 2 of them, and they couldn't speak. Like, it was in my science class too, and there was less than 10 of us in science class. I don't know why, but they couldn't speak English like all well though. That school had more black people than white people, and then the school that I last went to, they had more white people. I'd say like literally 98%. white whenever I was there. And it was funny too, because it's like the moment they saw like a black person, they kind of treated them like a god. Parents are Hispanic. Mine are my mom's white and my dad's black. I never even learned Spanish either, because I left right before I would have been taking Spanish class, and at the program I was at, they didn't have any Spanish classes or anything, so I don't know Spanish at all. I just know like counting from 1 to 10 and like some words like C, but that's it. And I think the only places I've really been to that have been like far away from where I live is really New Orleans. Like New Orleans I've been to at least 3 times. Yeah, I went somewhere like I think it was last summer with some family to like a beach, like Dolphin Isle or something like that. Oh, I can't remember. I don't mind if you tell me. It's just if you're comfortable enough to tell. If you don't, then you ain't gotta speak. Because this also gives me something to talk about, you know? So that should be Mina now. I don't think I've gotten Mina before. Okay, yeah, that's the first time with Mina, and then I think that's... Who is that? Thomas? Yeah, that's Thomas down there. Yeah, man, if you want, and if you want to, go ahead. So now we got Mina to join. I don't know how many characters I'm missing still. I barely really did territory recovery. I think I at least completed it. But as for getting like all the characters and maxing to get skills, I don't think I really did. So Petra's down there. That would take all my turns except for one. Okay. I'll go grab Petra. So Titan Assault. Oh, what's up, Luca? I think it's better than the last one, but it has had it to where audio cuts out at times. I'll have to look back at it though whenever I finish, and then I go look at it on my TV screen. Ten fights in the first week? Bruh. I think whenever I was in school, I really only saw... I know one fight I remember for sure, and it was between... It happened during basketball, and it was with one of the only black guys, and then a white guy. And I forgot what it was for. I think it was for like a foul or something they were like arguing over. And dude pushed the black guy, and black guy just lifted him up and slammed him down. And mind you, these are the hardwood gym floors. So like that, you just heard that thud, bro, when he hit the ground. And next day, bro, dude's face was just all purple. He never messed with him again, I can tell you that, that's for sure. Bro, Daz over here. I remember I was wondering what happened to this man Daz before the final season. Because I never read the Attack on Titan manga. I read it though. I read the ending for it. Since now we gotta wait a year for the next part. But yeah, I remember I was always wondering what happened to Daz, because they never showed this dude died or anything. And after I think after season 1, they never mentioned this dude. I was always wondering what happened to him. Oh, it's the Card Titan. At first I thought this was Ymir, but nah, Card Titan. Bro, I swear if they make a final season DLC for this game and make Peak a playable character, I'll main her. Peak is my favorite up in the series. Let's see what John does. I think he just attacks the neck. Yeah. Bro, this version of Peak looks so funny. It's because they changed the way Bizarre Titan be looking. Or like the Titan shifters, they changed the way they look with the colors and stuff like that. Like there'll be a version of the Beast Titan, but he'll be like all like white. Like white and gray. Okay, cool. So we got Petra now, so for Levi's squad, we're just missing Oru and I forget who that other dude's name is. Gelgar or Eld, whatever it is. So Petra, definitely invite. So got 2 more moves I can do. Can't make it there. Can I just return? I'll just move here. Then I'll move here. Oh, so you haven't started season 4? I'd say wait unless you just if you want to see it like fully animated till next year. Or you could watch it now to where it's ended, and then you could read the rest of the manga, because it's only where the anime is stopped right now. It's only like 9 chapters. The ending is not great. It's like the same thing with Demon Slayer. I read Demon Slayer after season 2 because I'm just not gonna wait that long, and it's just not great of an ending. But I've heard, I don't know if it's true, so take what I'm saying with a grain of salt, but I've heard they're gonna try to make it a different ending up in the anime. You want to start the manga? Oh, I'd say watch season 4 to where it's at right now, and then just read the remaining chapters then. It's gonna be crazy once they animate the last parts, for sure. Let's see the list I've got. I haven't leveled Mikasa, so I will have to do that. I don't know what skills she gives. Go on another expedition, see if I can find the other characters that I don't have and get some rank up. So nobody over here, nobody there. Wow, no characters? Okay. I guess I'll go over here then. Get some bonus. Because like after watching season 4 and seeing the stuff that happens, I just really hope they add a DLC for it up in this game. I hope they just don't leave it off of where, you know, it goes to the, because like the DLC for this game, the final battle, it goes to the ending of season 3, and I hope they'll finish it off. I just don't know how they'll pull it off though, the cutscenes they have to do and all that kind of stuff, because in the final battle DLC they really didn't have many cutscenes, honestly. And when the characters pop up, it just showed it as like a picture, kind of like how Tokyo Ghoul was. When there was dialogue between characters, it just shows like a picture from the anime, and then it just shows like a pop-up bubble of the character like talking. Alright, so first up, going after Annie. Krista can wait. Yeah, I kind of heard that as well. I think, honestly, out of the Danmachis, I think season 3 is probably its best one, really, with Vine. Honestly, they got me with Vine. They trolled me. It honestly made me cry. That music was so good, too. And see, to me, Danmachi really, after like season 1, it just deviated from like the whole premise of it, you know, being adventures in the dungeon. And seeing how season 4 is, it seems like they're going back to like the whole beginning, you know, of like the dungeon. So hopefully it's good. Because I I actually do have the two of the novel books for Danmachi, the first two of them. I never read them all the way, but I read some of the first one, but that's about it. To me, for like those type of things, I don't see how people read those. Like for example, Infinite Stratos, that's a whole mecha action anime, but like, if you want to finish it or something, or see more of it, you gotta read the novel. Like, how am I supposed to read a novel like that, you know? I can understand for like romances and stuff like that, but for like action ones, I can't picture it, you know, like a manga. It sucks too, because for like some of the anime that just never continued, I either had to go to the manga. I'm fine with going to, but like if I have to go to the novel, it's just like I don't know. It's just different. It's not my type. Okay, don't know why that first attack missed. Reiner, I'll bring you with me. Just to have another Titan shifter. Go ahead and use Annie. I don't know why, but it seems like female Titan just be jumping so high. And the frame rate dip, oh my god. Go ahead and use Reiner for this. Done with high school? Yeah, I finished that stuff back in 2018. 2018 I graduated. I would have been graduated in 2020 if I kept going to like just normal school, but since I went to that program for 6.5 months, I graduated early. So yeah, I've been done since 2018. Okay, so all those are maxed now, which is nice. But yeah, school for me back then, like I just didn't want to go really. Which is why I went to the program, because it was like once they told me like you can get your like they call it high set, but it's basically a GED. And Once they told me I could get that there for only going 6.5 months, bro, I went there so quick. It's crazy though, cause like 6.5 months, and it's like honestly, I'm surprised like the scores I got on it were that good, cause math, I pretty much thought I was gonna fail that. I'm not good at math. But see, the great thing of, like, it sucked being there because it was a military environment, you know, get your head shaved, all that kind of stuff. And like, if people are dumb there, they'll do stupid things, get in trouble, and if somebody gets in trouble, everybody gets in trouble. I remember one time, like, some people were being stupid while we were eating, and our meal time is usually, I think, 10 minutes or like 5 minutes. I think it was 10 minutes, but they kept being they kept being dumb over and over to the point where our meal time got less than a minute. So I only had less than a minute to eat. But it's such a good environment though, because you have nothing there basically. So you have 6.5 months to really just study. Oh wait, I forgot. Can I change? Oh, I can change these. Cool. So I'll let that go. And so far now, I see that the stream is going longer than the last one, because the last one I think only lasted for an hour and 8 minutes, and now this one is like an hour 23 minutes. So that's nice. And see, the way I was also whenever I was going to school, like, I'm the type that kind of doesn't need to study. I mostly just remember it. But at the same time, for me, during like the first half of school, like, I really didn't care about my grades much. It just didn't matter. Like, to me, it really only mattered towards the end and what you get on like the actual testing. So like during like the first half of school and stuff, I wouldn't really try. Yeah, I was the same way. Like my mom and dad really wanted me to go to college because they know I can do it, but I just don't. I don't feel like it. Because the way I see it is like, okay, yeah, you can go to college, get a job you want to, and you know, love it. But the way I see it is that even if I get a job I really love, I'm gonna get bored of it eventually. That's how I am. But see, I'm the same way. Like, I wanted to get out of school, not do college, and then just go to work, or even YouTube. Like, YouTube was one thing I really wanted to do, and still is, but I still need to work. Let's see, list, skill point, awakening point, okay. What do you get with John? Yeah, like at this point, I'm just not going to. I remember, like, I did want to kinda before, and what I remember as a kid, first thing I wanted to do back then was be a doctor. Obviously, that takes so long and so much. Like after I grew up and realized how much it is just to be a doctor, no, I said no. And then really the only other thing I wanted to do after that is game design, because I love games, but there's just no point in me really going to school. Because see, the thing about game design, you can learn it all without going to school. You got people who be making games, they don't go to school, and they can, you know, be really good games. It's just I probably still won't do it though. Like the closest thing to a game making I would really do is like PlayStation did get a game a while back called RPG Maker. That would be something I would like probably try just to see. But that would be it. Other than that, I'll probably just mainly focus on doing work and trying YouTube, see how it goes. Because I remember back when I first when I first made this account and started to really try to do some YouTube, back then they didn't have any requirements for monetization. I literally just made it and then linked an account to it, and I think a few weeks after they sent like a card up in the mail, like my own card. But that was it. Now you gotta have a certain amount of watch hours and subs to even like get it. It's funny too, cause back then before they had it, I did make some money. I made 2 cents. 2 cents. I think it's still on that account too. I would have to check, but I think it's still there. Because that's one thing I always wanted to do with YouTube is do it because I love playing games and all that, but also because I remember I would tell my mom and dad, you know, I want to do that, and they're like, nah, you can't make no money off of that. Like, I wanted to prove them wrong with it. Yep, definitely a 2 cent worth of memories. I will never forget that, man. Like besides probably when I get, like, if I get a job and get my first paycheck, that 2 cents I will always remember forever. I'll be like, how much was the first? They'll be asking me, you know, how much money did you first make when you did YouTube? 2 cents. That will be the answer. 2 cents. Then they'll be like, that's not a lot. And I'll be like, it was a lot for the time. Right now, no. I've been trying to get one to do some stocking at this local Walmart near me. And the thing is that since COVID is a thing, they don't have it to where like you can just go and fill out like an application and turn it in and then they'll call you. You have to do it like online, And online is terrible because it's hard to navigate and it just takes you, it redirects you to other things. So I don't know if they actually got my resume that I turned in, but other than that, I remember after I got out of the program, I went to apply at the hospital my mom works at. I was going to do like some cleaning around and all that. But they didn't hire me because at the time I was a liability because of my age. So honestly, if I can't do anything with this Walmart one, I'll probably just try that one again, the hospital. Because I do need to call that the manager at that Walmart again and see. What part? I'm in Louisiana, in the country. That sucks. It's quiet, but it sucks because there's no good internet. Like this one that we have right now is way better than our previous one because the one we had before was satellite internet, and it ran on gigs. So when the gigs run out, that's it. You know, it gets slower. And it was to the point where at times I couldn't even play a 144p video without it pausing. And it would just drop so much, like the internet connection would just drop. But that's the same thing with this internet, like this one will drop at times a lot too. Chicago, Illinois. I think you are probably the only person I know in Chicago, I think. Probably. If not, then you're probably like one of the very few. But yeah, it's nice being out in the country, like quiet and all, but I guess just not. If there's like no good internet really for what you want to do, then yeah, it's not. Picasso. Mexico's very scary. Yeah, I've heard some stuff about Mexico. I would not go there. With how the people, the gangs are and stuff like that, I would not go there. Also, arm glitching out. But yeah, I would not go there. Honestly, if I went anywhere really far, I would want to go to Japan, really. Just so much there and just so much, like, culture. Five times? Jeez. So go there for family. Yeah, hopefully in the future, you know, when you keep going there, hopefully you know, stay safe. I think like this summer, I think my mom is wanting to take, her mom, her sister, and then me, my two cousins. I think they're trying to go to like a beach this summer, like actual Florida. So we might go there, because we basically tried to last summer, I think, but we went to a different place and it wasn't as great, really. Honestly, I didn't even get in the water. That whole time we were there, I did not get in the water. See, Ymir, where are you? I want to recruit you. Can I recruit you? Yes, I can. Swap Marco out. Alright, so is this a boss? Because I'll use Ymir here. Okay, yep. Use Ymir. Okay, so they're still rank 3. School year is almost done. Last day on May 27th. I think I don't know what day my two cousins get out. I'm not sure. I would have to see, but I don't know what day they get out. Okay, so no turns, pretty much. Was there even a character that popped up? No, no character popped up. I do. I have a older brother and an older sister, but I don't talk to them like that. Usually if I mostly see my sister nowadays than my brother, because my brother, he works in like the oil field, so he's mostly gone far away. I think literally now he's in Mexico. But my sister, I mostly see her because she's down here living with my cousins. So usually when I see her, I don't speak. I'm the type where literally my dad really taught me, like mostly because I was at school, but it just always stuck with me. But he would always tell me, don't speak unless you're spoken to. So that kind of really stuck with me. So I typically don't speak, and my mom usually has to remind me, like, you know, did you speak? Brother was 12 and his sister was 18. I don't even know how old my brother and sister are, but they're older than me, for sure. See if we can find another character. Because I remember back then, whenever I was a kid, like I never knew I even had a brother or a sister until I think it was one day I just asked my mom, and then she was like, "Yeah." Because as a kid, I never really saw them. Like now this is really the most I've seen, mostly my sister. This is pretty much the most. Is she? Goofy. The way my mom would describe her is that she is book smart, but when it comes to other stuff, not really. She's goofy for sure. A weirdo. I'd say she's a weirdo. I've never had a problem with her though, but she's just weird to me. Yeah, it is. Talking with different people, it's definitely fun. And it's just so different. Because you can either have stuff in common at times, or just stuff that's different, that's interesting. That's mostly why I would really just do streaming, is just to talk. Like, talk while I'm playing, because it'll be interesting. Like, at times, like, while I'm streaming, I won't say anything. I'll be quiet at parts, but it's not, like, awkward to me. It might seem awkward to, like, some people watching or stuff like that, but to me, it's just not. Why? Because you say... Is it because you think you're... Is it because you're different IRL than online? Because if so, that's typically... Okay, so now I got Riko. If I already didn't have her. Okay, yeah. So Riko, got you now. If anybody met me in real life, it would just mostly be, I would be quiet. I would be quiet until until we really talk. If we start talking about like, see, I'm the type, if we start talking about like games or anime or something like that in real life, Bro, I'll be talking so quick. But like if it's just like first time meeting or something like that and I just don't know what type of person you are or like what you or like if we got some kind of same interest, you know, I don't know really how to start a conversation with that. Dang, Hannes was right there. I need to go grab him. If this will get me. And honestly, most of the people, I'd say I've met more people on the online side that I don't like compared to real life. Like especially with AL, there's so much of them that I've seen. Rico and Krista. How did you not get killed? Yeah, makes sense. That's how people are usually online. Because you don't gotta worry about, like, stuff online, really. Ooh, a dire elimination. I'm surprised this actually popped up. Who are you? Oh, just a regular enemy. Mikasa. Only social media I have is Discord. Facebook, but I don't use that other than just for keeping my mobile save games. And I was using Reddit, but I don't use Reddit anymore. Other than that, I don't have anything. Well, I got Twitter. I do have a Twitter account, but I don't do anything on that except for check on like anime news or game news, but that's it. That's all I've really got for social media. Have I ever had one? I'd technically say yes, but it was when I was so young, and at the time I really didn't know what to do. So only went out one time, and that was pretty much it. Like that was it. Other than that, it was mostly like talking. But I didn't know what to do at the time, so I would technically say yeah, but I would also say no. And that was the only one I actually went out with. Not like as in like a full date, but just actually went to a place with like you normally would on a date. But I still wouldn't call it a date because I had other people with me. Because I know for sure if I didn't have anybody else with me, I would have been sweating so much. I would have been stuttering, everything. I've had a couple girls as friends. Like one of them, out of all of them, one of them is by far the coolest and best one for me. But like right now, nah. Because right now I'm not looking for a relationship really. Like I wouldn't mind one, but I'm just not like looking, you know? I'm not worried about it really. But I'd say out of all the girls I've had as friends though, I would only really still probably talk to one. But I haven't talked to them in so long. I don't even know how to, I don't know how I would get in contact with them again. Well, technically I know how, but it's just if I decide to. Because I would like to see them again. And see, with like girls, it's kind of weird. It's like it's kind of hard to interact with them. Sometimes you don't. Like whenever I was in school, I had one of them just come up to me. She was a year under me in the grade. She also was on the track team too, so we did talk there. But sometimes they'll just like come up to you or something like that. Or like if you're friends with some guys and they're friends with some of the girls too, then you'll kind of be in that little group, if that makes sense. Some of them though I didn't mess with because I don't like I'll say hey to them or something like that or speak to them if they say something to me, but I just didn't really mess with them like that because I don't like their personality. I don't like the way they are, who they interact with. See, I was the same way. I'm a quiet person, especially in public, and whenever I transferred to the school I went to previously before going to the program, I didn't expect to make any friends, but literally first day people were flocking to me. And like the group of friends I made, they were my friends until pretty much I stopped going there. I didn't even plan on making any friends either. I wasn't really looking to. I was just mostly, I was mostly just wanting to finish school and get through that year. But I made them first day. And then the school I was going to beforehand, I did have one of my best friends was there, pretty much since like kindergarten or like first grade. And I would mostly talk to him, some other people around that I knew, and all of that, but that was mostly it. Yeah, since you're in that like that type of school, I wouldn't mess with too many of them. Hang around the wrong crowd and you get mixed up in something and you get in trouble. I wouldn't. And see, it sucks though, like that, like there's those type of schools and environments like that, because it'll be harder to find like actual friends, and you just really won't have a fun time in school, as you should with your friends. Build a mining base just cause. Might as well. Armin, did you trigger? Yeah, you already did. Build another base. Wow, he actually grabbed me like that. Oh, what? Aaron actually killed... Wow, Aaron actually killed it. Wow, okay. So I just used him to save me, but he actually killed it. Okay, so I'm gonna get the rank 4, or not the rank 4, the rank 5 on those last two. And then I'm gonna go back to another mode and probably just play as some other characters besides Levi. I can now go to a new region? Where? Down here? I guess. I have fun at least, cause the group of friends, and then when I did track. But see, my schools were never like how yours is. You know, I didn't have to be scared, but I also just never liked it because school was, well, I mean, school was just boring. But now when I look at how I was, like especially younger and stuff like that, yeah, I've changed really a lot. Because I think I used to at least enjoy school like when I was pretty much younger, like first going to school. I think I enjoyed it then. I used to get in trouble though a lot. I remember in kindergarten, me and my friend, we would, during nap time, we would get a crayon out of a crayon box, break it, and we would flick it back and forth to each other on the floor. Got in trouble a lot for that. I think that was really the most time I got in trouble as a kid, or just at school in general. Ooh, bro, I remember that. I remember those days. It sucked. It sucked when my dad would whoop me. I already knew, bro. When I got in trouble at school, I already knew. When they put that little, like that, like a, because they had it to where at the end they would, you had like a smiley face, a neutral face, and then it was like an angry face. And whenever you would get in trouble, they would mark it in like colors. And I remember, dude, if I got like a yellow one or a red one, I was in trouble. I'd be in trouble when I get home. Ever since pre-game, I think I really lost my fun in school. Mostly, honestly, mostly after we just didn't have recess anymore. Probably somewhere around there, maybe a little bit after. And to me, it was like mostly I looked at school as like, okay, I learn stuff here that prepares me for if I go to college or like any other kind of job. But it's what I don't like about school is stuff that they teach you that I will just never use. Like me learning about the presidents, I don't care. Like, if I went into the gaming field, what would knowing a president have to do with any of that, you know? That would be mostly if, like, you went into, like, history or, like, a government field, really. That's what I mostly didn't like about school, was that stuff. Oh, Cart Titan again. Yeah, I mean, it's like, it's true. Like, I wish there was some kind of way they had it to where you could, like, if you really knew what you were going into, I really wish they would have it to where they would put you in classes best suited for it. So, like, for example, if I went into gaming field, they would mostly put me in computer classes. That's probably about it. It's just computer classes. Another thing that I remember being fun in school was also we had art class. Art class was pretty fun, not gonna lie. Dang, Aaron choking Ymir. That's funny. He just picks her up with how little she is. Wow, that's funny. But yeah, that's how I look at it, at least. Like, college is more what I'm talking about. How you can go there and choose what you want to do. That's where college plays in for that. But I just wish... I wish before college you could do something you want to go into that will prepare you for college, you know? Time to talk about every video games? Sure, bro. Anything. Alright, so they're ranked. Got Nanaba now, which is nice. So we definitely invite you. Your stats are pretty high for some reason. I did not think she would have some pretty high stats. So let's see, I got 10 turns remaining. I can change these. So let's see. Has Armin interacted with her? No, he has not. Okay. And I guess I'll bring Ymir. Okay. Oh, that's fine, man. It doesn't bother me. Dang, Hana's up here over there? I ain't gonna have enough turns though. Dang, that green mist really bright. It was really bright. Hurt my eyes a little bit. The infinite potential of so many anime games that deserve better. Okay. Right off the bat, we already know Tokyo Ghoul and Danmachi. Now, mainly with those two, those are the two that immediately come to my mind. Other than that, I can't think of another one off the top of my head. I don't know. Only anime-wise, I really wish Tales of Berseria got its own anime. It's a shame that it never did because that would have been amazing. The SAO games? For me, okay, so SAO games, for me, out of all of them, the top 3 I have is Hollow Fragment, Hollow Realization, and AL. Now, AL I really love. I love to play it. It's fun to me. But there are things I wish that would be added. Number 1 for me being a storage chest. It has been over a year, almost 2 years I think now, to where we have not gotten a storage chest. Now the RNG, everybody hates the RNG, but hell, it's like that for every SAO game. But other than that, I would like to see a couple things return. Enigma orders or implementations would be nice to see, to add more to the game. More raids, man. Like, more raids would be nice, but they need to make it to where like the old normal raids, and like the extreme raids, I wish they would make it to where after so many completions you can just skip everything. Because after you complete Supreme Raid 1 time, you can automatically go to the boss. And you can skip cutscenes, so. Jump Force. Funny thing with Jump Force, I got that when it came out. I got the pre-order for it. I played it for a couple hours and dropped it. Main reason, I remember people were saying, you know, don't buy Jump Force back when it came out. I didn't listen to them. I still got it because my boy Ichigo was in it, and he has not been, Bleach has not had a game since PS3 from like the actual creators themselves. ReZero though, I've never watched ReZero. I've never watched, never played. So I can't say anything on that. I mostly wanted to try that Data Live game. I've never gotten around to trying it though. That would be my first like visual novel game, and I hope the quintuplet game comes out for West, but I don't know if it is, because as far as I know right now it's still only JP, and I can't read JP, so. Never watched Data Live. It's different. I'm more into the romance genre, so it's good to me. I will say, like, each season their quality steps up. You haven't watched Quintuplets either? You're kind of missing out, honestly. Quintuplets is pretty good. Miku's my favorite one up in that one. I think right now we're just waiting on the movie. I think the movie is gonna finish it up. So let's see, another mode. Who do I want to use? I could have sworn I've used Mina before. And Ymir, I thought I used her, but I've used Krista for sure. Bertold I remember using. Mikasa I remember using for sure. My character, I haven't used my character in so long. Then they gave us Season 3 Eren. Old version of Keith. Zeke. This chick, Kenny. You know what? I'll play Kenny. I'll play Kenny with the firearms just to show those. Real quick though, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Alright, I'm back. So let's see, firearms. I really don't have anything for firearms, honestly. I just have the standard. I never really made firearms in this. I never really used them. Is this really all the firearms I can make? Seriously? I thought there was more than this. Should be fine. Material shortage on that. What is that? Okay. I'll just keep the standard on right now. I don't think Kenny has any outfits. Oh, he does. The young coat. Okay, yeah, this was from Final Battle pre-ordering the DLC. You got some outfits, so I'll put him up in that. Okay, so let's go on a mission. I'll probably choose a low one, because it's been a while since I even done the guns in this game. So let's see. Sudden rain. I think this is one of the only like snow areas in the game. Snow maps. Because I think there's rarely snow maps up in this. Oh wait, it actually didn't swap me to the yeah, it didn't swap me to these. Let me lead the mission real quick. Haven't watched anime in about 6 months. See, once I really found out about anime, that's pretty much the only thing I ever watch now. I've had a list I remember I used to write them down in like in paper, and then I used to the site I would watch them on. There was a list there, and now there's just a site that I go to called My Anime List, and that's where I mark all my stuff. So many on that. I think I can actually I think I can probably link my list and you can see. Let me try that real quick and see. I think I can link my my list and you can see all the ones I've seen and all the ones I've got marked that I'm probably gonna watch. Some I haven't updated it in a while though. Like for ones that I've seen and stuff like that, or like ones that I'm going to watch. I haven't put them on here yet. I usually put them on here whenever I just finish them. So let me try to do that real quick. And since my computer is so slow, this is going to take me just a little bit. So let me see, log in. Okay, so I didn't make it with my Google. Okay, so there we go. Let me see my list. And I should be able to just copy this and then you should be able to see it. But yeah, some of the I haven't been on here to update it in a while, so oh, go to a base and change it there? I didn't even know that. But that link should take you to where you can look at my list. You can try that and see. Like I said, I haven't updated it in quite a bit. I need to go back and add the ones that I've watched on there. Okay, so now I'll go back to that, to whiteout. And some of them I mostly don't add because I don't finish them. Like usually I won't add it on there unless I finish it or if I'm just bookmarking it so I know to go to it at some point. Some of them I had to remember off the top of my head because I remember there was always one anime I was trying to remember that I watched before, but I could never remember the name. And then one day I remembered it. It was an anime called Moon Phase. Okay, I actually forgot how to use guns. Okay, never mind, R2. For a moment there, I'm sitting here trying to, you know, hit him like with blades. See, the aiming is so weird with a gun. Another one right here. Levi over here? Definitely gonna get him. Gun is different, but it's not one I would play with too much though. It's okay. Then again, it's like it's been so long since I used the gun, so it's hard for me to try to get used to it. Yeah. I'll just play this mission with it though. And see, eventually at some point, I also do want to like do some other games. Like some of the gacha games would be nice to do, but most of those I would have to do on mobile. And for me, when I play gacha games, I typically play them for a while, then I'll get bored. But if I did decide to do some videos, it would probably be like Genshin mostly, since it's on console and I can easily record that, or Bleach Brave Souls since that came on console. And then like at some point when I can, like on PC, I would like to do I wouldn't mind doing some Pokemon videos. Pokemon videos would be fun. I would definitely love to do a Pokemon Platinum playthrough, because that's by far my favorite up in the series. For now though, it'll mostly pretty much probably stay like Attack on Titan for a while, and then AL whenever I really do something on AL, because right now, besides like the character creations on AL, I really only do, I don't know, I'd probably make some farming streams. And then like when I do the other SAO games, I can do some stuff that I know on there. But I probably won't do Fatal Bullet though. Fatal Bullet I will not touch. Yeah, because at some point, like I said, I'm not gonna. I want to branch out because at one day, like AL is gonna be done, and it's like after that, it's nothing. But just if I want to do some like farming stuff or like challenges, that's it. Because I am gonna branch out at some point when I really can. Some games I want to do though, I'm gonna have to like get a capture card for them, like the Tales games, like Berseria especially. I'll have to get a capture card. That'll be so long for me to do though. If I do like a Tales of Berseria, I might just stream it all instead of just doing like episode and parts. Cause dude, that'll be like 200 something episodes. Same thing with like Persona. It'll be so long. Okay, I might have to change my to blades because I might. I probably got enough time, but I don't want to risk it. Yeah. See, Genshin though, I don't have like too much with Genshin. Like, I don't know what I would really do on there. I've never beaten Spiral so far. Mostly right now, I'm just trying to build my characters farming from what a friend has suggested for me. Pokemon, it would depend on how recording would go on my computer. And Persona, like I said, I'll need a capture card for that. I think I can record Royal, but once I get to like the last palace and Royal, it restricts recording, so I'll need a capture card. If I did Brave Souls videos, it would, for right now, mostly what I would have in mind for that is just like showing off the ultimates that I have for the characters, just showing what their ultimates look like. Because I don't know too much on Brave Souls like that. Beast Titan, really? Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I do want to end up doing at some point. It's just mostly going to come down to stuff I will need, or like how it all plays out. Cause see, whenever I edit like videos or something like that, it's from Share Factory on PlayStation. Like I don't have a video editor on my computer. And then whenever I do thumbnails, I do that on I think it's Adobe. And then I remember one time I was trying to use GIMP for photo editing, but it was so confusing to me. I would have to look up a tutorial and really how to do that kind of stuff. But I pretty much don't have a lot of what other people have. Which is fine, because I'm making do with what I can use. Because like the videos are mostly for me doing for fun, and then also if people like it, you know, cool. But it's like for example, the Attack on Titan 2 playthrough I'm doing right now. it doesn't get like a lot of views or anything, but it's fine to me because I'm doing what I want, what I like. Because watching that final season of AOT got me wanting to play this game again, so that's why I came back. Came back to it and decided to do some stuff on it. Choose another character. Yeah, most of these characters I've never even touched. Petra, I could have sworn I used her at least once, but I guess not. Levi, of course. Daz, never. Krista, I know I did. I'll use Krista. So let's see, outfits. Krista has quite a lot of outfits though. Mostly just different stuff. Our regular Scout Regiment, the cape, hair down, plain clothes, torn skirt, no jacket, hair down, and then you got the Queen Astoria one. This one's from Final Battle pre-order. I remember I was always trying to see like why I didn't have like the Final Battle pre-order outfits, but I guess it was always because I never went to go download them. I thought they downloaded fully whenever I got the Final Battle pre-order, but I guess they didn't. Like I didn't even recently get these outfits on here until just now, because I was gonna contact like Sony about it as to why I didn't, but then I kept looking online and then I just looked up in the downloads and I saw them, so I downloaded them. So we'll start with that. What else do I got? Inferno Sword. Inferno Sword is fun. Gunblade. I remember when I first played the game, Gunblade was one I was really using a lot. And then I thought I kept my chainsaw blade, but I guess not. I think I'll go with Inferno though. Inferno is fun. Yeah, we'll just go with Inferno then. So let's see, what do I want to do? Did the attack IQ, skill demonstration. I think I already did the Titans with 1,000, discouragement we did. Proof of expertise. I don't know if we already did this one. I'll do it and see. If I already did though, then I'll just select a different mission. I'll probably do one more mission now and then just in the stream there. And probably next one I'll probably do another post for when I'm about to do another stream. And probably next stream I'll probably do AL, just some farming, because I do need to still get some of my farming done. Okay, so we just need to go kill some Titans. It's so weird playing a different character after you play like Levi so much. You're so used to the spinning slash. And then just the movement. So let's see, Connie and Mina really up there in the top 3. And then Oru makes sense at least. He's got some Titan eliminations. Oru, I'm stealing your kill. Bertolt, I'll go grab him. I think I can use him here. If I can, then I'll just have him transform. Sent you about 34 seconds back. Weird. Yeah, some of this streaming stuff I don't really know, because like this is my real first time like really messing with it all. So because I do know there's a delay though to it. I do know. I think I can fix that for the next one. I'll have to see. Okay, I can use Bertolt. I'll use him, then Cheese. Sasha, save her real quick. Yeah, I remember when I first was playing this and I was like crafting the gears and stuff. Inferno Sword was the first one I think I really was looking to craft, because the effect sounded so cool to me. It would like burn the Titan's body. It sounded so cool, and it is cool. See, like that right there, it just burns his body and it can kill him too, which is so, it's so cool to me. Like the type of weapons that they made up in this game with how like the effects are and stuff is interesting. Yeah, it really is. Like one of the other cool ones to me is it's a blade that's made from like a clock, I think it says, and it has a chance of like slowing down a Titan, which is it's so weird, but it's so cool. I've never used it though. But the way they do these weapons is so cool. Like there's one blade where, you know, it can paralyze them, you know, stuff like that. And then there's one that's like there's one gear set that's specifically for like sneak attacks, but I don't think I've ever even seen anybody like really use it. I know I haven't. I don't even use like the sneak attack up in this game, besides the tutorial when it taught us. It makes me wonder if they actually do make a DLC for like the final season, what kind of gear they'll add up in the game if they add more. If we did end up getting another DLC, what like special effects will they have? Crossplay? Nah, I don't think it does. One weapon idea I'd say is like they could add a it'd be interesting to see like a weapon that could like whenever you hit them it has a chance of like putting heavy gravity on them, so it pins them to the ground. That'd be an interesting one. I think only games I really know that have crossplay is like Tiny Tina's Wonderland. I know Bleach Brave Souls has crossplay, but I think it's with like I think it's mostly with PlayStation and mobile. I don't know if you can connect with people from Steam. And then I think that's it for crossplay really that I know. Genshin I think is just mostly like your console and then mobile. I could be wrong though. Not too many games do crossplay really, which kind of sucks. Because it would be more people. And say like you got people that you know from like Xbox or something like that, then you can actually play with them. Because like AL, like I know a bunch of people really wish crossplay was for AL, because like Xbox people, from what I've heard, there's not a lot there. Same thing with PC. It's mostly PlayStation. From the people I've seen. That's fine, man. Spend some time with your family. Because I was gonna end it after this mission anyway. But whenever I do get whenever I decide when the next stream is, I'll do another community post about it. It's most likely in the next one I'll probably do my farming stuff on AL. Really? You should, man. Stuff with family is more important than games. I say that, but I don't even really interact with mine. But still, family is more important than games. Let's see, I don't even know what blades could I make. Yeah, this chainsaw blade, this is what I had for a long time. That pretty much carried me in Inferno mode. And then these right here slows down the Titans. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for this stream now. I know there's like a huge delay with all this, but that's pretty much gonna be it for it. Like I said, next time I'll do another post in the community. We're not about to do it again, and then it'll be me doing AL next. And then I'll probably also try to see I'll also try to see if I can reduce like the delay, because I'm looking at it and it is pretty, it's a pretty big delay. So I am gonna see with that and pretty much see what happens next stream. So I'll see you in next stream, Super, and anybody else.